At each school board meeting, staff members make presentations that highlight academic programs in the York County School Division. In November 2010, York Elementary School staff spoke to the board about the stock market game.
All right, accent on academics, the stock market game, Yorktown Elementary School. Dr. Williams.
Yes, board members and audience members, we're in for a treat this evening with tonight's Accent on Academics presentation. As Mr. Medford mentioned, this presentation pertains to the stock market game, which is currently being utilized at the Yorktown Elementary Math, Science, and Technology Magnet School. And this game challenges students in mathematics as they try to grow their virtual portfolio. Each student starts with initial portfolio value of $100,000, and then they need to research, trade, and monitor their stocks throughout the school year. Students will analyze or are analyzing investment opportunities and making judgments regarding which stocks to buy and sell in order to try to grow the value of their portfolio. So obviously this is a rigorous learning activity which provides students with real-world experiences as they're challenged to excel. So obviously they're doing math, economics, problem solving, cooperation, even as they compete against teams from the local area, state, and nation. Our presenters this evening are Mike Lombardo, principal, Kirsten McLeod, fourth grade teacher, and the several fourth grade students who are stock market game team, Logan Coker, Asaya Bennett, Yamarius Alay, and Liam Newton. So thank you for joining us for this presentation.
Mr. Chair, members of the board, Dr. Williams, and members of the York County community. This evening, our Accent on Academics will provide information related to the stock market game at Yorktown Elementary Math, Science, and Technology Magnet School. The stock market game, as Dr. Williams said, is an authentic learning experience in which cooperative groups of students are engaged in researching, trading, and monitoring stocks throughout the school year. At this time, Mrs. McLeod will provide you with detailed information related to the stock market game at Yorktown Elementary School via PowerPoint presentation, which also includes some brief video clips.
The stock market game is operated on the internet by the Foundation for Securities Industry and Financial Market Association. It's been around since 1977, and over 10 million students have participated. I first learned about the game when I was teaching 5th grade in Chesterfield County, and am fortunate enough to bring it here to Yorktown Elementary School and our 4th graders. Students who participate in the stock market game are experiencing a rigorous and relevant activity for the entire school year. The children are applying their knowledge to real-world, unpredictable situations, as we all probably know from personal experience that the stock market can be very volatile and quite unpredictable. The students must also use some higher levels of thinking according to the knowledge taxonomy. Our 4th graders are learning so many skills that will help them be successful later in life, such as critical thinking and decision-making skills, cooperation and communication skills, and saving and investing skills. The stock market game is an interdisciplinary activity. The students use math skills, including computation, to keep track of their spending and interpreting line graphs to analyze the rise and fall of company stock prices. They also use oral language and written skills as they must work together to make decisions on whether or not to buy different company stock. There's also technology and reading involved as the students must use the internet to research, buy, and sell stocks. Finally, in researching various companies, they're using social studies and economic skills as well. To make the stock market game successful in 4th grade, I've incorporated the rules of the game plus some additional rules of my own. Here are 6 short video clips to explain the rules of our stock market game.
We are working in teams of up to 4 students. We are given $100,000 to invest, and we are trying to create the best portfolio. The competition begins on September 27th and ends on May 20th.
We could buy stocks that are traded on the New York Stock Exchange, the NASDAQ Stock Exchange, or the American Stock Exchange. We have to buy at least 100 shares at a time, but can sell less than that. We cannot buy stock that is less than $5 a share. We are charged a 2% commission on all of the stocks we buy and sell.
We each have a different job to do in our groups to help manage a successful portfolio. I am the captain or leader of the group. I try to maintain order and peace in the group and check one of the stuff out if we have any questions. I am the researcher. I work with my group to decide which stocks we want to buy and when we want to sell stocks we already have. We use Morningstar.com to research companies. On the website we learn the ticker symbol, a history of the company. We also look at line graphs to see how the stock price changed over time. With this information, we decide as a group if we want to buy stock in a company.
I am the trader and log into the stock market game website to enter all of our stock trades. I keep track of our accounts, cash balance, accounts history, and rankings.
I am the tracker, and I make sure everyone is staying on task in our group. Good job.
Here are Logan and Isaiah to share how their team's portfolio is doing.
Our stocks in eBay, Dick's Sporting Goods, Hasbro, Foot Locker, and GameStop have all increased in value. The Walmart and PepsiCo stocks have decreased, but our portfolio is worth over $101,000.
The stock market game is a rigorous year-long activity that helps our fourth graders become better students and lifelong learners and investors.
As you can see from our Axon on Academics presentation, we're extremely proud of our students' efforts related to the stock market game at Yorktown Elementary School. We would like to thank you for the opportunity to present this evening and would certainly be happy to answer any questions. Thank you.
Any questions?
What would you charge individually to...
I knew that was coming.
Don't even go there.
That'd be like Insider or something.
Yeah, no insider trading.
Fantastic presentation.
Yeah, that's thinking outside the box. That's what I like. You know, when schools think of something to bring into the building, obviously you brought an idea from Chesterfield and just to enlighten education and something different, something that grabs the interest of any student in that classroom looking for something different to learn math by. Great, great, wonderful idea.
If I may, I want to ask the students, now that you know this in class, you played the stock market in class, if you ever watch the evening news and get the reports, do they all make sense to you now?
Not exactly.
Not
exactly.
Okay. But we're getting there.
Yeah, yeah.
So is it unlimited? Do the teams have unlimited trades, recognizing that they have to pay the $2 commission per transaction?
2% commission.
Or 2% rather. And have some students realized that, and then as a cautionary note of not trying to do too many transactions, or did it take some students and teams a while to recognize the commission issue?
No, they're actually very cautious in fourth grade, and most of them haven't spent nearly the $100,000 they're given to begin with.
Mm-hmm. At this point, most of the teams have maintained a pretty large cash balance. They're really being thoughtful in their research before purchasing stocks.